Good afternoon, everyone. Think about the very first thing you did this morning when you woke up. For most of us, we reach for our phone because we are now living in the world where being connected is no longer a choice, it's our default state. But have you ever stopped wonder what constant connectivity is doing to our mental health? Today, I want to answer this critical question. Does internet addiction affect to our mental health? The answer is yes. Research suggests that the internet addiction can cause some negative effect on our mental health. And over the next 5 minutes, we will look at how it affects to us, how to recognize the warning sign, and what can we do to avoid this problem happen. Okay, let's get started. And let's begin with the direct impact on psychological well-being. According to a recent study, high level of problematic internet use are associated with the risk of anxiety, depression, and sleep disturbances. And this can create a vicious cycle where emotional distress leading to more internet use and which in turn worsen on mental health. And this problem can become even more worse because of sleep distraction. Because when you stroll out at night, when you stroll late at night, blue light and constant stimulation can interfere your natural sleep cycle, and without adequate sleep, emotional stability decrease, making us more vulnerable to mood swing. Furthermore, being addicted to the internet making people feel more isolated. Hours spent online can gradually replace the meaningful face-to-face interaction, making people feel more isolated despite being constant connected. And perhaps the most concerning is what happened to our brain. According to some recent research, addicted to the internet use can perhaps most concerning is about what happened with our brain. According to recent research, studies suggest that compulsive internet use may affect our brain reward system and weaken our ability to maintain focus and self-control, making it harder to complete tasks and responsibility on real life. And how do we know if we have crossed the line from being a heavy user to being addicted? There are 6 common warning signs. Let's have a look. First is loss of control, when you repeatedly trying to reduce screen time but failing. Second is reoccupation. You always think about the internet even when you're offline. Third is escapism, which means using the internet like a way to avoid negative emotions such as stress, depression, or anxiety. And when this problem becomes more severe, people may neglect their work, their study, personal hygiene, or relationship just to stay online. And this can lead to tolerance, which means more and more time is needed to achieve the high level of satisfaction. And finally, there's a withdrawal. People feel more restless, anxious, or stressed because they are unable to access the internet. So know all the warning signs. The next question is, what can we do about it? And there's a good news. There's a way to break this cycle. Here are 6 practical tips that you can use to build healthier digital habits. Okay, let's have a look. First is set up timer. Use built-in feature on your phone to limit access to the addictive app when it's reaching the daily limit. And second is track your phone use. Use your built-in tool on your phone to see how much time you spend online. And third is create a tech-free zone. Keep your phone out of your bed and dinner table. Fourth is finding another hobby. Screen-free hobby. Reading, cooking, or exercising can provide healthier reward for your brain. Next is delay your gratification. When you see a non-urgent notification on your phone, wait 15 minutes to check it. And finally, use your grayscale mode. Turn your phone into black and white to make the addictive app less visually appealing and less addictive. To conclude, the evidence is clear. Internet addiction can have many serious consequences to our mental health. This is the growing concern that affects to our sleep, our relationship, our emotional, and our ability to focus. But this is the problem that we can address by using the healthier digital habit and recognizing the warning sign. I do believe that we can take advantage of the internet instead of letting it to control our lives. And as you live today, I encourage you to take small steps toward the healthier relationship with technology. Thank you for listening. Bye.